Hello, chat. Your favorite Leon Kennedy Team OS streamer is here. And yeah, that's right, we're back to Ocarina. I figured, after the remake got announced, I might as well come celebrate a little bit. Already I look over at my Twitch chat and I see 2 people have already said the word fuck. What's going on over there? You okay, Jim? You went to a local gamer fest, decided to buy a PS2 for $120. Got a couple. I was hoping you got some games with it because that's a lot of money for a PS2. Took the rare move. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, even like other than like let you show off. I wish I could have it do something more, but sadly the whole point system on Twitch doesn't really let you do much. Would you rather spend 3 years in jail or be in jail until one of your parents beat Elden Ring? I would be in jail the rest of my life. I've only got one parent and she's never played video games. Local thrift store is an OG fat PS3 that plays PS2 for $50 off. That's a pretty good deal. I'd grab that one. Hold on a second. Go. How you doing, YouTube? Monty, you're here early, man. Usually you're like a 1 to 2 hour in kind of viewer. Good to hear you. Have you here at the beginning, though. We might need you. Who knows? But you thought I'd be gone for the weekend? Not yet. We don't leave until Monday. So I can stream today and I can stream tomorrow. Then I'll be gone for like a couple days. Up in Michigan, I'll be. What do you consider a fair price for a PS? Honestly, a PS2, unless it's like a sealed up PS2 that's never been opened, I would say $80, to be honest with you. If it comes with some games, then you can bump it up to 100 to maybe 120. Are you driving through Illinois? I believe, no, our path won't be taking us through Illinois. Sadly, Jim, can't come to your neck of the woods. Otherwise, we'd hit you up, stay over, have a pizza party, then leave the next morning, but not going to be the case. Are you going to report from hell? No, we won't be anywhere near that part of Michigan, I'm afraid. Second, those first 3 Ocarina notes played, all the 90s kids awoke. I mean, there was you could sense the millennial energy spiking on that day when the remake got announced. I don't know if you guys ever sense like the millennial energy. It's like there are times when you can just feel like an aura shift. Even if you're like by yourself, it's like, something that pleases a millennial mind just happened. It's like the psychic gestalt that millennials like project has gotten pretty powerful, especially for nostalgia related stuff. I should be writing this down. I'll probably need this when I review that game because holy shit, that's good stuff. Hold on a second, I'm making notes. While I'm doing that, I'll boom, camera. You guys just heard my notification sound because I was holding it up to my microphone. All right, there we go. My genius now ends. Nice hair, Dart. Thank you. I wish I knew how to give it to everybody. I haven't got it cut. It's getting a little long. I have somehow maintained my like 12-year-old boy hairline and hair density to this age, and I think I'm probably in like a small subset of category of humanity that has done that. Most people have lost most of their hair by this time, or at least seen some thinning. Meanwhile, I feel like mine's getting thicker. Can you start crying and give us some bad poetry? I want the real Dart emo experience. This ain't emo, man. This is just like floppy hair. This is like librarian kid hair, all right? Like you'd see me like, oh, do you have some good book recommendations? And I just like look at you awkwardly and like, oh, and sigh, and then maybe talk about War and Peace or something. I don't know. Like when most people in person ask me for like book recommendations, I always just say the most boring thing I can think of. But nice dispatch video today. Oh, that's right, I did release that on YouTube. The writer's barely disguised fetish the game. I actually had a line kind of like that in there at one point, as well as calling Shroud Timu Doctor Doom. But I feel like the Timu joke has gotten played out a bit too much, so I cut that one. But I was glad everyone seemed to have liked it. I actually haven't checked on it yet since I released it. I've been too busy. Gotta start packing and stuff for the trip. So hopefully the video is doing well. Hopefully people enjoyed it. On August 25th, they're going to show more Veronica. I would assume so, yeah, because that's coming out probably early next year. But right now, I'm more interested in like Nintendo's actual next, whenever they do the next stream where they show off Zelda, which I'm assuming will be dedicated to it. You have altitude sickness. You in a plane right now, Puff, or are you on a mountain? Altitude sickness sucks, by the way. More like Timu Evil Batman, since he's the one more associated with a prep time power. Yeah, but Doctor Doom is kind of like that anyways, because Doctor Doom is kind of like, it's mainly like he wears the tech mask and has a lot of tech powers. I don't even know what Doctor Doom's powers are, actually, or does he even have any? Or he's just like the mad scientist who has like, you know, insane levels of technology, so it seems like he has powers. Because that's kind of what Shroud is as well. Hot take, 10% of millennials are better than 8% of Gen Z, but 20% of Gen Z are better than 90% of millennials. It's some complex math you just hit with me with, but it sounds reasonable. I'm sure it works out if you actually sit there and think about it. No, Doom has magic powers too. What, like, you believe it? I mean, I know he's gotten powers at different points by stealing them from people, but I thought his actual thing was he's just a mad scientist genius, and he's also kind of like fucking built. Doctor Doom knows magic and he's smart. That makes sense. So he's like technomancy or something. New video is great. It's fucking hilarious. That Invisigal is like a female version of me. What, you're constantly like, yo, talking about sex and hitting on people? Can you make me high? No, I cannot. Not without weed. But I can maybe, I have been called everyone's favorite occasional chuckle streamer. Meaning you watch me every once in a while, you'll get like, that's pretty funny. Come from your lips. But thank you, Carebones, for that 27 months of being a sub. Would that Prime get, anyone else got a Prime sub you want to look through him? How you doing, Green? How you doing, man? Sex jokes. Well, I mean, you do like them, I have noticed. But you know what? Yours are more well-timed than hers. Hers are just like, you know what's funny? Fucking. That's the end of the joke for her most of the time. Literally from 2037, if you don't make 400K a year, you're banned from owning video games. And Microsoft, Sony are legally allowed to come in and smash. See, I know you're lying because you said Microsoft would still be making games in 2037. It's 2026, and it's almost like they're barely making games. Also, Neptune Jr., thank you for your Prime sub. Another Prime sub to throw. Prime sub night chat. If you got one, chuck it at me. Some of you got Amazon Prime if you never even attached it to your Twitch account. Turns out to be real. Will you get the Ocarina of Time Switch 2? I mean, we know it's real, but it's literally been announced by Nintendo. And it's apparently coming out this year even. So I don't think you need to wonder about that one. But yeah, I will be getting that. I mean, that will be played in our house. My wife literally like almost cried when it got announced. The amount of games are slowed down a lot. I mean, they were slow up until now, and now they're all coming out in a deluge. Like September is packed, and so is October. I forget what's coming out in November, but I think November might be just like Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever, I think. Don't know if anything's coming out in December, but for like September, October, I am going to be very busy. That's my goal in September and October, release 2 videos each month, just to stay on top of things. Doom is a super genius scientist and an Eastern European Hitler aristocrat and knows magic because of the Roma character written by white people. That sounds like a very white character. But why does he call himself Doctor Doom? I've always wondered that. Like, why did they ever give a lore reason for why he's like, call me Doctor Doom? Like, I mean, obviously, maybe he just wants to instill fear into his opponents, but he seems like he's very proud of it. He's like, he even says Doom in third person. That just screams like, villain autism to me. Or like, are they trying to claim that's his actual, like, legitimate last name to the country he comes from? So good video on Dispatch, but a minor correction. All the sex jokes from Visigal were ad-libs by Laura Bailey. She does that a lot. Her elf character in Vox Machina, for example, is a nudist because Laura Bailey thought it'd be funny. I mean, I'm willing to accept that, but I don't know. It wasn't just her throwing them out. She wasn't the only one just like, hey, sex. So I feel like maybe she like made up a few, but she's probably like was told to make up sex jokes for it as well. And they just like she rattles off a few and they go with the one they like. That's his real name? Come on now. Does anyone actually buy that? Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Doom, your child is here. Also, he just refers to himself in the third person, and usually you do that for, I don't know. Doom says, how could you betray me, guy whose name is Doom? Yeah, I don't know how you ever get anyone. How did he get anyone to like vote for him to become president of whatever country it is if his name is Doom? Laura Bailey does seem like she would be into sex jokes. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's just like she always has to play straighter characters than that and doesn't get an opportunity to let loose. If you don't like this cliche video game tropes in the video games, why not make your own video game like indies? I mean, I don't have the ability to make a video game. I can write a video game plot. I'm somewhat decent writer. I do not have I'm not spec'd for 3D development or programming, so I'm a little lost on that. It would not be a very good game. I'm the first to admit I'm something of a game critic. I would probably make an incredibly shit video game if I tried. That's just how it goes. However, that's all of us are like that. I mean, have you ever complained about a car you're driving and some piece of like, fuck this car. But can you build a car from the ground up? Probably not. Maybe you can change a tire or so, but we're allowed to make these kind of like in-depth discussions about things that we have no idea how to make on our own. Like there's lots of things I will like eat that I can never cook, but like, you know what? I still have a word or two to say on it. Surprise, surprise, nobody voted for him. I mean, come on. I'm sure that he won at least one popular election. I mean, what else is he going to do when the UN comes for him and like, hey, you're an autocrat? He probably does like at least like fake elections, right? How was your birthday UFC fight on the White House lawn where you winning fighter called Michelle Obama a man went? I didn't watch it. That's how it went. Doom overthrew the leader of his country, installed himself as leader, so he wasn't voted in. Is he still the leader of that country? Because I think he's like changed quite a few times over the years, hasn't he? Nobody watched that shit? I'm sure some people did. Just for like the pure like train wreck spectacle. Ocarina of Time, when is the last time you played this? A few weeks ago. I'm literally at the Fire Temple already. I stopped playing it to play Ocarina. I mean, I play the James Bond game. But we've already done like 4 or 5 streams of it. Isn't my birthday next month? Yes, but Green likes to come up with his own canon sometimes. I just go with it because it's like, whatever. It doesn't hurt anything. There's no Doctor Doom invited Storm to dinner, actually charmed her, and then mourned when she got turned into a statue and kept the statue. So why does Doctor Doom hate the Fantastic Four so much? Minus the idea that they stop a lot of his evil plots, but it seems like he just always hated them. Freedom UFC event had 17 million viewers, even though Rogan claimed it had 250 million via, yeah, I'm sure he did. 250 million pirates, huh? Human Torch once stole Doctor Doom's girlfriend. He cucked Doctor Doom, huh? Doctor Doom does sound like a porn star name, you know? Watch Doctor Doom, like, his stepsister, that kind of shit. I mean, there's already someone named Dread in the world of pornography, so why couldn't you have a Doom? He thinks he's smarter than Reed, but aren't there actually like people even smarter than Reed that he could like be self-conscious about? He wanted Sue as his bride and she got with Reed. That's it. And he hasn't moved on since. Mainly because Mr. Fantastic is starter than him. Surprised you're not playing Elliot. Square Enix fully voiced Zelda-like. I don't want to start a new game right now because I only get to stream today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to be gone for like 5 days at a music festival. New video for Veronica, they will show the Ashford. I mean, I'm sure we'll see some stuff. I'm mainly interested in how the game will begin because I get the feeling that the entire section in France is playable now, including the intrusion into the Umbrella facility. And I get the feeling that'll be something you do a lot of as Chris. 50-year beef. So how old is Dr. Doom again? Just reminded me that I need to beat Ocarina of Time 3D before the Switch 2 remake comes out. You got a couple months. I'm assuming that comes out this year because it had 2026 written on the end of the trailer. Does that guy have a cool helmet? He does. But yeah, we were talking about Shroud earlier when we just started talking about Doctor Doom. But Shroud is just like kind of a shit villain. He's honestly, they should have spent a bit more time on him other than just make him someone who likes to like, think of the odds and then also know everything before it happens. And then he's just like, I can build a new Astro Pulse, and apparently I did for my cool spider robot, but I want that one too. I guess he just couldn't make it small enough. I think mid-50s, all the sliding time scales. Yeah, that's the thing about comic books that I will never understand is how they always justify that, time is moving forward, but the characters don't age. And they always have to have a reason for that. Doom is the best person in the universe, huh? I mean, he was very sad about 9/11. I remember that one being a meme. Supposedly all the dispatch characters were modeled off their superhero D&D characters. I mean, it is a bunch of people from, what is it? Critical Role. So I'm not too surprised. I don't know why I just did that with my hands. Are we up to Dondigo's Cavern? Oh, you're up to Dondigo's Cavern. Hey, that's a good. I'm up to, actually, I'm on the Fire Temple tonight. Zelda Ocarina of Time stream it's like a Father's Day gift to me. Thanks, Dartigan. You're most welcome. I did it for you, bro. Also, good job being a father. It's not easy. Respect. Let's see. Spider-Man was 28 when I caught up once, and then I was read another comic and he was 25. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll never be able to get into like superhero comics. It's like the time scales and everything is all messed up. Second major dungeon of the game in Ocarina of Time. It's near on Death Mountain. Yep. It's a good one too. Jazz hands. I don't know. For some reason, I'm like turning Italian and talking a lot with my hands now to have a camera on. Thanks for Ocarina of Time, Dartigan. Well, I'm not a dad yet, but I would definitely introduce any progeny of mine to it. Doom 9/11 thing is really dumb considering that Juggernaut destroyed Twin Towers a couple of years earlier. Yeah, but did he kill as many people while doing it? Also, to the guy who did the soundtracks for OG Doom and Wolfenstein, yeah, there's actually been a couple deaths recently. Did you guys hear that one of the founding members of Ubisoft died in a plane crash? Like literally, it's like boom, one of them gone forever. One of that Ubisoft family members. I mean, it's sad. There's a reason I'm not making jokes about it. It's just like, damn, I thought things were bad enough at that company. I'm a cat dad. I've never thought of myself as that. We do have 2 cats though, and we take good care of them. But you know what? The cats are too like I don't know. The way the cat demeanor makes me think that they're just like they would be insulted if we called ourselves that. Like if they knew what we were saying, it's like, you think you're my father? You're not good enough, or some shit like that. Not a father either, at least I hope not. You never know, Monty. You never know. Casanova over here. Let's see. Happy Father's Day to my favorite dad characters, Homelander and Soldier Boy, huh? Fan of that show, right? How'd you like the ending? You got a lot of balls to say that demons are more marginalized than black people day after Juneteenth. My ancestors will form a hurricane and demolish you nearly. How many like demons like from hell have you ever come across? All right, they're proof in the pudding. There's there are way less of them out there in our world. And last time I checked, all the religions of the world hate them. And we'll kill you for that. I was actually quite proud of that joke, honestly. It's like, you know what? Yeah. The devil girl would actually have it worse in this world, I think. Not only that, she's Australian, so she's probably an illegal immigrant too. She's like a demon from hell and an illegal immigrant. Bobby Prince composed original Doom, whose work is one of only 3 video game soundtracks that are being preserved in national. Yep, I heard he died. Ending had a lot of misses, but I'm not stickler for endings. Yeah, actually, the entire plot fell apart of Dispatch of the End, with them trying to do the twist with how, like, Invisigal works. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever that Invisigal was actually potentially still working for him. If she held on to the pulse, didn't give it to him, but then kept it for herself, and then tried to help Robert, but then also, you know, Shroud believes she's still being loyal to him, even though he just already, like, said he where's Invisigal at. It doesn't make, I don't know how you could possibly make that work. It's so convoluted. None of it gels. And it's like, what the hell happened here? You require streamer to read your last comment. You require, do you? They changed it in the original. Claire was captured breaking into an umbrella facility. Now it looks like she gets abducted in Chris's apartment in France. Yeah, it's what I thought as well. My prediction is that one, for Code Veronica, you will not be waiting to the halfway point of the game to be playing as Chris. I think it'll be like kind of like Resident Evil 9, where you switch between controlling Chris and Claire multiple times throughout the game. Both Chris and Claire will be playable probably in France, because it seems like Chris is there as well. I'm assuming Claire will be out and around the streets, and maybe that hotel that they're in, also maybe the streets around it before she gets captured, and Chris will probably be the one breaking into that, you know, umbrella facility before heading off to like wherever Claire gets taken. That's my prediction for that. Or the change they're making to it. Paris section might be yeah, it'd probably be a tutorial, but it'd probably be a little bit, you know, extended. After all, the Japanese love Paris until they go there. Australian demon? Well, just think about Australia. Are you surprised? No, not really. In fact, the Australian government would probably release demons into their environment thinking it would actually help them and just become an invasive species. How many times have Australians done that, by the way? Is it true you have cleaner pool than reflecting pool right now? Yes, because I don't have a pool. So technically, I do. They change Alfred's design. He doesn't dress like a tin soldier anymore. Alfred as in the butler for Batman or something else? Oh, you mean, oh no, you mean Alfred as in the Code Veronica guy. I mean, he still seems to be wearing a red military uniform from what little we could see of him in the trailer. Only reason she was secretly still with Shroud works is if you were this asshole. Yeah, that ending only works if you get if you're going for the ending where you're like wooing Blonde Blazer and also mistrusting her, so she turns villainous. Otherwise, it's like, wait, this makes no sense. They didn't account for that, it seems. Ironically, Australian is super paranoid, but they didn't. They are now because it's done so much damage. Like, did you guys know that Australia back in like the turn of the century was like overrun with prickly pear cactus? Like to the point like it was like destroying farms. Like you couldn't go anywhere because it was just clogged with prickly pear cactus. That is an invasive plant species. They had to actually like get rid of it by bringing over like a bunch of like other invasive species to eat the damn cactus. And now they're still dealing with toads, like cane toads, and a few other things. Like that Australia seems tough, but you introduce the smallest little animal there, their entire environment's fucked. Maybe Steve will be written better. He will have to be, because all of those characters are going to be written better. All of them were terrible, except for Wesker. Wesker was fine. That was the beginning of like super hammy cheese Wesker. But yeah, every other character needs a massive rewrite. I mean, they can still have Steve being immature because he is like a kid who's like probably not the best at socializing growing up on an island full of like researchers. Nobody understands Steve. He's just like a Canadian kid who had to grow up in Europe. It's going to mess with the guys. Keep the twincest and Nazi eugenics thing. That they could keep. It just requires like some more in-depth writing than what they gave it originally. You hate knowing you can die from a nuclear strike? I mean, you could take solace in the idea that if there were a nuclear strike, you would be dead before you even know it and feel it. So you'd have nothing to dread, nor like a horrible, like fucked up world to live in afterward. It'd be like, and you're gone. Damn you ads. Yeah, sorry. YouTube basically required, I didn't used to have ads on the YouTube streams, but YouTube, I'm pretty sure if you don't have the ads turned on for the YouTube streams, it just won't let anyone know you're streaming. It's the way it seemed like it was doing. That depends on where you live. If you live near a military base, then yes, but if you're in the middle of a rural area, then you're going to get the fault and you're not going to be killed. Well, she said she lived like an hour away from DC, so I'm assuming that means she probably lives in Northern Virginia, which is a pretty big metropolitan area and also full of government bases and facilities. So that's my assumption. YouTube's getting egregious. I mean, most of that entire area we already know is like targeted by that entire seaboard area is targeted by several hundred nukes. YouTube's getting egregious with the ads. We need an alternative. There will not be a YouTube alternative. That would have happened already. YouTube is not a good business for most people to get into if you want to make money. YouTube is a business to get into if you want to control what everyone is watching online. That's the main use for it. I mean, it does make the money now for Google, but for the longest time, it did not. And the amount of infrastructure you have to set up for it is like massive. And there's no guarantee you'll see that even succeed. No, you don't like Code Veronica, but I hope they keep it so that Alexia has some love. I mean, I want it to be a better game now. I just like, I don't even really hate Code Veronica. Not like I say I hate, like, Resident Evil Code Veronica is one of those one of the Resident Evil games I enjoy making fun of. It's almost like The Room Resident Evil is the way of putting it. It's just so weird and out there that there's no other like Resident Evil game that's even kind of like it. Unlike say 5 and 6, which 6 is just like terrible and bad and boring, and 5 is just like incredibly frustrating to the point where I just like despise it at times. But at least it has like Ham Wesker in it. But Code Veronica is frustrating to play at times because it's old-fashioned and also it's poorly designed at moments. But it's just like, good God, it's like you can't help but look away. I like Steve. He always gave me the vibe of being homeschooled. Misogyny, awkwardness, and he doesn't seem to, I mean, he was, I think, I mean, he's lived his entire life on an island full of researchers. I think that at least, maybe that's what they're writing him to be now. You live approximately 1 hour from Atlanta, which has the CDC. Thankfully, I would be dead in a nuclear strike. Let's all celebrate dying in nuclear bombs. That's the one thing one relief you get. You found CV hard because of the bullet sponge. It is pretty difficult, though apparently if you use the knife, the combat knife you start the game with, it is incredibly easy because it's broken in that game. And I remember finally using the knife halfway through my run of it, and it's like, oh wait, this is broken. Crossbow explosive bolts. That's one thing they do need to fix with Code Veronica is that stupid weapon issue where like the weapons one character gets, the other one can't grab, so you can really spoil a run. That's one of those things that they can't have that in there anymore. Actually, I'm wondering what will even make Code Veronica unique other than just like the setting and characters, because it feels like it's just gonna have to play like the most recent one. The knife leaves you way too vulnerable since you have to get up. I don't know. It usually stuns enemies when you hit them with it and then kills them pretty quickly. The soft locks. The worst part of that entire game was like the 2 boss fights, the one with the tyrant on the plane, and then with the Nosferatu thing. You can get stunned. You can get kind of locked into those fights and not be able to beat them. You just have to reload a save if you got it. I have to try practicing with a knife. Yeah, if you use the knife in that game, you have a very easy time. Oh yeah, I should do a Discord announcement, shouldn't I? That'll do. I don't care if it's boring. Just noticed the Cuck Shroom left. The Cuck Shroom will actually be joining us in Michigan. The Cuck Shroom is coming with us. So, don't you worry, the Cuck Shroom will return to the chair. The tiger is currently here as well. It just like turned away from you. Why are you torturing the cuck shroom? We're going to like literally a music festival where mushrooms will be quite prominent in terms of what people are probably doing. We thought it would look cool and cute to have it out in our little camp. Might be a conversation piece. You never know. Did you think we will get the Wolf Among Us 2? I was starting to lose hope because we hadn't heard anything about it in a while. There's still a chance you will not be seeing it anytime soon because it feels like it's still in development hell. They just like, you know, re-announced it for everyone. Who knows? I don't think it's coming out until next year anyways. I'm more interested in seeing how it plays because after like Dispatch, I'm kind of wondering if they've maybe like decided to like steer away from the Telltale formula as well and just focus on something else, but probably not. However, Glassim better be in there because Glassim is in the Dispatch, and I kind of approved of that. It's been announced 4 times. Yeah, I know. It's been, a game that's all cutscenes. It's taken a really long time to make. All hell the cuck chair, the streaming cuck chair. Every streamer needs one. No, baby. Let's see. All hell cuck chair. Would any of you like to sit in the cuck chair? Anyways. Did I ever play Morrowind where quest essential NPCs can get killed off screen, completely fucking you over? They can't get killed off screen, but you can kill those essential NPCs, and it gives you a warning message when you do, basically telling you to either reload a previous save or persist in the Doom world you've created. But I've briefly played Morrowind. My little brother was way into Morrowind. I never played it beyond like the beginning. I never could get into the combat of it just being like random, even though I was hitting a button to swing a sword, but it would still hit only when the game decided I hit. Didn't like that much. Which Elder Scrolls are you thinking of where NPCs can get themselves killed out of your control? I don't know. There's only 2 other ones besides Morrowind that could possibly be the case, and I'm pretty sure that can't happen in Daggerfall or Arena as well. Maybe Arena, because Arena was like an old-ass game. But I wouldn't be the one. I couldn't tell you on that one. I just know in Morrowind they can die, but you have to be the one kind of like they have to be in your area when they to die. Otherwise, they're not even loaded in. Keep getting ads for that Magician game that isn't out until next year. Magician game? Remember watching a YouTuber whose 30-hour run was fucked because 14 hours earlier an NPC jumped a group of guards and died. He might have been, like I said, I don't know how I would have missed that in Morrowind, so I don't think it was that. Threads of Fate. Yeah, usually in Morrowind it was like reload a previous save or persist in the Doom world you've created. It's a great line, actually. It's like the threads of prophecy have been severed. With this character's death, the threads of prophecy have been severed. Reload a previous save or persist in the Doom world you've created. Ever seen Death of Robin Hood today? Spectacular, 5 out of 10. Never seen Death of I've never seen Death of Robin Hood. I know how he dies in the book. Gets shot by an evil nun. Magicians, the Devil's Deal. It's like a magic. Oh yeah, that one that just got shown off. I kind of forgot about that already. It smells like sunscreen. You got to spray. Oh, I'm gonna be using a lot of that soon, as well as bug mosquito repellent. I'll be smelling like a pharmacy. A bad one though. Have I ever told you, chat, how I seem to have a very low sense of smell? Like, I don't know, it just feels like I can, things other people can smell, I can't. Another bit of Dartigan lore for you. I have an extremely weak sense of smell. Sup, chat? Hey, Rune, how you doing, brother? What you been up to? Also, Ruined, I sent you the payment for the intro, right? I was trying to remember if I'd done that. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, okay. Just you load up on bug spray since I'm allergic to mosquito bites. Yeah. I mean, tick bites are what make me itch. Mosquito bites, mosquitoes actually never rarely bite me. I think my skin is too thick or something. You cannot see a gray hair on me. Are you looking? Well, thanks. Thank you for the nice compliment. Then again, I got a lot of hair. They could be hidden. Tick bites, don't they just latch onto you? What do you think they latch onto you with, Jim? Their little pincer mandibles, and then they bury their head in your skin. Would you pay me again if I said no, stream summer sale is coming up and I want to buy Baldur's Gate? Well, I wouldn't right now. However, in the coming months, I'm going to have a lot of work for you because I'm going to have a bunch of videos I got to make. October and September are going to be busy for me. So don't worry, you'll get plenty of work then. I imagine you saying tick bites like they bite and run like a mosquito. They latch on, they're like, I'm going to suck you dry, boy. That's what they do, and it sucks. But they're also the ones that bit me were like tiny little baby ticks, so I didn't even notice them at first. And then when I pulled them off, they're still like tiny little flakes. They basically look like the periods at the end of a sentence. But they still itch like hell. They're going to cut the worm fight and the plane fight and the rat. I mean, we'll see. Sometimes they have gotten back into doing some weird stuff previously. The game apocalypse of September. We're going to be the game flood of September is what it is. Just like here, everything at once, getting it out the door before Grand Theft Auto comes out. They do not want to release in the same time period or the same month. We might as well just rename November to GTA month or some shit like that. Dart soup. Mosquitoes are attracted to blood type. Maybe, I guess my blood type, they're just like, ugh. This ain't vegan. O-type is very attractive to mosquitoes. Babe, do you have an O-type blood type? Oh, well. Apparently O-type is extremely attractive to the mosquitoes. What blood type is the least attractive to mosquitoes? That might be me. Ticks need to be removed very carefully because they're full of bacteria, and if you don't pull out the mandibles stuck in your skin, they might get an infection. It's just being, right now getting bit by ticks, so you gotta be careful because they can carry Lyme disease or that alpha-gal syndrome makes you allergic to red meat. Thankfully, neither of those happened. It was just like a baby tick or something that bit my leg, but it's itchy as hell. But I've carefully monitored it. No red rings or anything like that, and I can still eat red meat. Your dad got a tick off you by burning it with a light. I remember that's what my parents would do. Allergic to red meat. You haven't heard about this, Celestial? It's called alpha-gal syndrome. I think it's only from Texas Lone Star ticks, but some of them can carry like can give you an allergic reaction to red meat. Your husband is type A and never gets bit, especially, yeah, I cannot remember ever being bit by a mosquito. I've been bitten by other bugs, but I've never just had a mosquito on me where I'm like, I have to like smack it off. Evening Dartigan, ready to play as little boy who dies and becomes a tutorial ghost? Eventually, yeah. You know what? Since they're remaking Ocarina of Time, I'm hoping that means they'll remake Majora's Mask as well at some point. And then, you know what? My absolute, what I'm sure what every Zelda fan wants after that is a third game where you see, how Link turns into a skeleton man. That'd be interesting. Now, there's some lore for you. Finally get an explanation for that one. Alpha, it's Alpha, I don't know, I'm probably mispronouncing the middle part of it, but it's like alpha-gal syndrome. Look, just look up Texas Lone Star tick red meat allergy. That'll give you the name of it. Hope that remake Been Drowned. Well, fans can make it. Got bitten by a tick as a kid. Christian Camp, Big Bear Mountain. I was vomiting for a week. Oof. Dehydrated to the point of tongue being sandpaper. Had to sleep next to a toilet. Now I can't donate organs out. Did you get like Lyme disease or something? Getting constantly bit by mosquitoes. Endlessly frustrating, and I should probably try these mosquito bite heat thingies out to get rid of the itching. Yeah, I mean, hey, that or something. Like I said, I cannot remember being bit by mosquitoes. I'm sure I have, but it's just so random. I mean, so rarely that they don't even stick in my memory. Also, Doctor Baby, thank you for 62 months of being a sub, man. How you doing, Doctor? Apparently, Sony are demanding more crunch for Naughty Dog to finish Heretic Prophet since Naughty Dog hasn't released a new game in 6 years, and has it really only been 6 years? It felt longer than last. It feels like it's been longer than 6 years for The Last of Us 2. But I'm not too surprised. They have it's like what are they just been kind of sitting around and re-releasing The Last of Us 1 and 2, 2 or 3 times. So they should probably have made another game in that time. That's kind of a long way. Saw Toy Story 5 today. It wasn't bad, 8 out of 10. That's kind of sad though, because Toy Story is supposed to be one of those like near perfect, like, entertainment, like 9 out of 10 movies only. Didn't The Last of Us 2 take 7 years? I think so, yeah. Or something akin to that. I don't know. But they did release Uncharted 5 in between The Last of Us 1 and 2. So there was a game that took place in between those two. Or Uncharted 4, whichever one it was. People hold the expectation of 9 out of 10 and nothing lower. I feel sad for them. I don't normally do that, but it's just that Toy Story didn't really need more than 3 movies, and I maintain that belief. Going past that was kind of unnecessary.
Keanu Reeves being Canadian Evil Knievel. It's like really funny.
Then we'll do that.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I Canada.
Keanu Reeves saying that.
It's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Let's call him Ken Over Reeves. Ken Opener Reeves.
Also, I are.
We'll get that done tomorrow then.
Yep.
Yeah. We're packing the car up tomorrow for the trip, chat. Was Lost Legacy from Naughty Dog? Thought so. Lost Legacy was no, that was from Naughty Dog. That was kind of like made, though. It was more like, that was basically an expansion pack to Uncharted 4, though. It was sold as a separate game, but let's be honest, it was built off everything they made for Uncharted 4. Oh, the Vita game. That was made by a separate studio, I think. I actually completely forgot about the Vita game and the Vita. You're in the middle of Father's Day meal prep. What are you making? Chicken? Steak? Lasagna? But yeah, I think the Vita game was also like a prequel, wasn't it? Even Sony, for the Vita did not do the numbers they wanted, so they like just, fuck it. Wasn't like the Vita a pretty good handheld though, tech-wise? Like a lot of people liked it. Love that we're past the phrase of hiring live actors, the voice characters. Now they don't even hire good actors. What do you mean? I'm a little confused on what you mean there. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Should get my dad some beer and chicken, I guess. I mean, that's the least you can do. He put up with you. Kind of glad they abandoned the handheld systems. I'd hate to have to get those games just to understand the plot. I mean, I'm sort of glad that, they did as well, because think of all the Kingdom Hearts games we would have had to play just to understand what's going on. I mean, hiring live action big Hollywood actors instead of VAs. I mean, big Hollywood actors are like making just as much money doing VA work now as they did, and it's probably a lot easier for them. So, my resentment for focusing on Hollywood actors for a lot of video game talent now is that it used to be Hollywood actors looked down on video games, and their agents would even tell them not to accept those kind of roles because they would like kill their career. But now the video games are such a big thing. They're like, oh man, I want to make my own games and shit. It's like, you weren't there when you could have been. Only a very few even bothered. And it's usually only in a Rockstar game or some shit. But now they're all cool with it. Like, that don't sit right with me. You should have shown some bravery. Making cheesy potatoes and jalapeno pepper. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's a good one. Hollywood actresses are doing OnlyFans. Wait, which Hollywood actor? No, they're not. No Hollywood actress who is like actually like wanting to star in like, actual movies is doing an OnlyFans. Or at least they're not doing anything on it other than like, being flirtate. Like, I doubt there's any other than doing straight up porn. Unless they're completely washed up. Might explain why Snoop Dogg is going to be Stranger Than Heaven. Tricia Helfer, I don't even know who that is though. So is she truly a big Hollywood star? That Sweeney chick, pretty chick. Yeah, but she's actually doesn't need to be in OnlyFans because she's making more than enough money with her TV shows and like ad campaigns. She just plays an OnlyFans star on like a TV show or something. Most discriminated group, gamers. I mean, right, we get it bad, right? How come we don't have a month named for us to like make people know about our plight? We had to suffer all through the 90s and 80s, man. No one respected us. I just demand a little bit of like retribution. Well, not retribution, but acknowledgement. Compensation. I mean, I don't expect reparations for being a gamer. That's not necessary. I mean, I'll accept them. I've got bona fides. Celebrities must drive the cost of production up by a lot. I mean, they probably do demand more money for their role. However, I don't think they're driving the cost up that much because I don't think there's no actor that's that necessary for a video game success versus how they can be necessary to make a movie really pop. In fact, sometimes I think actually Cyberpunk was made worse by Keanu being in it, if I'm being honest. Tell that Amazon's casting for Invincible. Tell what? Gamer reconstructionism. Oh, chat. We are a funny group. Hey, Lucky, welcome back to the chat. Was Keanu Reeves necessary in Cyberpunk? No, he could have been played by anyone. In fact, I don't even think he played his role particularly well. There's no animation budget? Oh, well, that's just because the animation... But here's something you can always expect for any animated series. The longer it goes on, the worse the animation will get. Happens to everyone, not even Japanese animation, Western animation. That's just how it goes. Look at One Piece. Not One Piece, but like One Punch Man. Started off with like god tier animation. Last season of it was just like laughable. Can't tell me that was a result of big Hollywood talent because it was in Japanese. Constantine 2. Didn't Keanu say he wanted to make Constantine? A sequel to that. Then again, I don't know if they can get the rights for it. I think that writer who owns the rights to Constantine kind of hates movies. Well, I guess it's DC that owns it, not that guy. But you know who I mean. That asshole that, like, is really curmudgeonous. Worships a snake god. Sequel was greenlit because before the DC movie reboot. Well, maybe they'll make it happen then. You guys ready for Zelda? Oh yeah, I gotta like fix this real quick. Stop, I don't want... I'm trying to fix this fucking shit. There we go. Hold on a second. I'm doing some resizing. There we go. That should do it. This game gives me a pain in the ass when it comes to resizing anything. I'll have to do. Alright, Jen. Last time we played this, I got all the way to, you know, we're in the fire temple, so we should be able to get through that tonight. Drugs are bad? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there's a context for that statement. You know... Okay, so... I am recording this, so camera's gonna go off now. As well as the chat. So, yeah, we're back. Zelda, everybody. In case you didn't know. Holy shit, I've never seen what you look like before, Dartigan. Awesome to finally put a face to the videos. Hey, Elmo. Sorry, I just read that as I turned my camera off. But no, as you can tell, I'm a pretty normal dude with a luxurious, like, jawline and hairline. Very humble man. But no, thank you for, I mean, my face has never been a mystery, but, you know, YouTube doesn't always let everyone know that I'm live streaming, so I can understand why you've never seen it. But hey, welcome to the stream, man. Oh yeah, I don't need to see this. Anyways, that's actually where we're going, though. Handsome No Diddy. Hey, thank you. I'm sure you're a good-looking person yourself. Good-looking dudes and ladies club. Hands up. Everyone just raise your hands because you're all good-looking. Internally and within and without. And you know what? Even the ugly ones, you're good-looking too. I'm digging my own grave here. So anyways, let me relearn how to play this game real quick. No. You know, I'm very happy the whole C-stick control thing died with this game. And I guess Majora's Mask. Shit. Running out bombs doing that. And you know what? Leave the fucking bats. Nostalgia hitting hard. That the nostalgia gestalt that a millennial has is a difficult thing to, like, ignore. Please don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomachache. What do you... Is it even possible? Because aren't they like boulder people? You'll be sorry. Why would also they lock the boss key up in the same room with you? .5 on the attractive. So give your more points up. No one's actually below a 7, alright? Volvagia must be a billionaire. I think he might have melted it all down, though, given his state of, like, just loving to be in a volcano. You know, I have a hope for the Ocarina of Time remake, and that is, like, Navi will be controllable at times. Because you can't really use her the same way this game does, as like a Z targeting. But they're gonna have to think of something else for Navi to do. Alright. Free. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Game needs to make us more attached to her, I agree. She's kind of like a pivotal character, actually. Oh, fuck. Can't wait for the remake. That's gonna be awesome. I mean, I'm like I've said it multiple times. It's coming out this year, right? Because it said 2026 on the game. That's the mind-blowing part to me, that at some point in the next couple months we'll be playing this. Like usually that you have to wait a bit longer for a Nintendo game. Probably been secretly working this one for a while. Yeah, I'd imagine they've probably been working on that since probably before Tears of the Kingdom. Not really too hopeful, to be honest. Will probably be a bunch of reused Breath of the Wild. I mean, I'm going to assume it's not just a Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom clone. That'd be very weird, because it's a very different type of game. I'm sure it's going to take some ideas from those games, but apply it to, like, work in its own way. Like, I'm sure, like, Hyrule Field is going to be a much bigger deal. Unless they can make the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild assets and make them look like, yeah, the whole, I mean, I think those two games are fine the way they are. You don't need to make Legend of Zelda also like them. Oh, this is for a bomb, isn't it? Don't forget to bring a towel. You never know how sweaty you'll get. Look forward to newer graphics and such. I mean, I know my wife is looking forward to Lon Lon Wrench the most. That Melon, she like identifies with Melon. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret. For saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron's special crop to do the job. You think GTA will raise the price of the game for a new release? You mean, do I think it'll be more expensive? I like to think it's not going to cost $100 like everyone thought it was going to. That it's just probably going to be a $70 to $80 game. A lot of people might bulk at a $100 game purchase right now. But it would still do very well regardless. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think other companies would be able to get away with it though. What's your favorite video game mechanic that was used only in one game? That slicing mechanic in Metal Gear Rising. Criminally underused. It says, come on, everyone loved it. It was super fun, it was novel. And you could take that, you could do a lot more with that too than what just they did in that game. Especially with, because that was an Xbox 360 game, man. You could do so much more with that. So I'd love to see like a modern version of that, you know, in a modern game. Done well. You release? Yes, I am. Here's a secret for saving me. The wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. It also looked very obvious and you won't even need to hit it with your sword. I like that they just lock the Gorons in a cell with a key. It's like, why you do that? Game of the year so far for this year? Well, that's the thing. This year has been incredibly mild so far on games. Everything's backloaded into the end of it. We're getting a lot of good stuff in the coming months, but so far my game of the year right now, I guess, would be Resident Evil 9. There's just hasn't really been that much out there, to be honest. Here we go. Chad, does this look like a Silent Hill area to you? It's like, James, when are you gonna take me to our special place? Kakariko Hills. Fortunately, God of War just released what jump button is we're a long way till Zangetsu returns. Wait, what? Huh? Let's see. Like, all the FF7 remakes aren't as good, but they're so beautiful. I like the FF7 remakes. I mean, they're definitely different, but I've enjoyed them. That being said, I would like if the FF9 remake ever materialized, I'd want it to play more like the original game, just with like modern controls. Looks incredibly dangerous. Please, don't eat me. Now I just want to know what a Goron tastes like. Play the ocarina? Why? What do you need? Modern controls? There's not much of a navigating a 3D space in that game. In what game? In FF9? Well, I would assume, I'm saying FF9 should be made more like, Expedition 13. So it still plays more like a traditional game, but, also still has elements of, you know, the old style. So like turn-based combat, world map. They could still have, you know, full-on, cutscenes and shit. But I'd like it to stay one game, and that would help, you know, maintain that size. Ew. I need to leave a bomb there. Expedition 33 is really mid-game when you realize you spend most of the time learning enemy patterns instead of engaging with turn-based combat. I mean, it's turn-based combat with elements of memorization into it, and I like that, actually. For me, I've played a game like that before with Legend of Dragoon, so I was already down for that. I don't mind having it, you know, engage me during enemies' turns as well. I thought that was pretty neat. Oh. It's alright, I trained for this when I was a child in my village. I don't know if I want to go in that other door yet, or continue this way. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Yes, I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. You use a sample of the Goron's special crop you can... Look, you don't need to bring your, like, your house inspector complaints to me. Just make your doors better. Most damage you deal in that game comes from parries. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's kind of fun. And it makes sense because it takes a bit more skill to parry something in timing base wise and select it from the menu. Sculptula. Chad, do you realize that, like, Ganondorf is trying to genocide all the Gorons? He hated these guys. Are you releasing? Okay, yada yada. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? You don't like its endings? I mean, I think its endings were earned, but they're not like, yo, world ending or anything like that. The endings were kind of weak, but, you know, it's whatever. It's a French ending. They're never that great. Hey, badass man, how you doing? You love Legend of Dragoon? I do too. It's one of my favorite PS1 RPGs, actually. Mainly because I like how weird it is because of the crappy voice acting. And how the magic gets displayed for some of the characters. Alright, you have so many games you need to play. You should see my unplayed list on Steam. Mario RPG is great for enemies attacking and not... Yeah, that's where they got a lot of the ideas for that. Use the goo goo gaga strat. You act like a whiny baby so people just give up so they won't hear you yell anymore. Can you play the 4th Tenchu game this year, the one with the Yame and the other chick? I've only recently learned there was a 4th Tenchu game. Possibly? I know nothing about it other than it's like Rikimaru isn't in there, right? How does this work? how does the fire know to come from away when I'm over top lava? There was a fifth. Yeah, there's like apparently a bunch of Tenchu. I know there was like a Tenchu Z on the Xbox 360, but it was apparently called shit. But it was, well, it was apparently shit. But I always thought that one was the fourth game. Wait a second. Got no keys for that door over there. Alright, I hear Goron voices down below. I want to finish. I want to hit that switch first. Who knows, this Goron I'm freeing might, know the information to crack the case wide open. Hi, Dart. Hey, Death Note, how you doing, man? What have you been up to today? Always feel bad killing those slugs. It does, killing a lot of the animals in this game does feel kind of shitty of you. Are you really, okay, yada yada yada. Secret saving me. You find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach. Try playing your ocarina. You played Tenchu Z, it's not good, but it passed the time. Hoping is light as fuck though. But yeah, Tenchu 1, 2, and 3 were some of my favorite, Tenchu 2 was one of my favorite PS1 games. Tenchu 3 ended up being pretty good. Tenchu 1 is also really good. Tenchu 1 I really enjoy because it's one that it's horribly localized. They had the Japanese voice actors try to speak in English, so all of it, except for like Rikimaru. So like all of it is just like terrible, but it's bad terrible. Like, Lord Gorda is waiting for you. Come. And I'm like, you goddamn right he is. But it does kind of work for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay. Don't I need the Scarecrow ability to make things pop up right now if I want to use the ocarina to make stuff like that to get up, like, say where she's at? Or is there a different song I gotta play for where Navi's pointing at right now? Tenchu 2 had Colonel Campbell. True. But Scarecrow, yeah, I haven't been to the lake yet, so I don't have the Scarecrow. Oh well. You just know Link is like, fuck, when you do that. That sound he make is like the most PG fuck I've ever heard in any other video game. He's just like, fuck, that hurt. How have I not been to the lake? I've been to the lake once to get the silver scale, but then I went right back. Otherwise, I haven't gone to the lake. I haven't gone to the lake because I didn't need to go to the lake. Here's a tip for rescuing me. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. Okay, got 2 keys. I think there might have been something up here, another way I could have gone up there, right? Just checking, because I know there's that one other path. Have you ever taken off guard by hearing a VA in some video game before you associate them with one specific role? A couple, yeah. There's a... Like, I can't unhear Colonel Campbell's voice actor now when I can discover him in a game. Same with, like, even though it doesn't happen that often, Solid Snake's voice actor. Like, every once in a while you hear something else he's done that isn't Solid Snake, and you're like, oh shit. But there's a few that I've become nostalgic for. Also, the guy who plays like old Wesker, DC Douglas, he's just like very identifiable to me. Elding being Grandpa Max and Ben 10 was awesome. Tenchi Dude, your favorite. Tatsumaru is my guy. Is he in? Is he in? Oh, you mean doesn't Tatsumaru come back in later games though? It's like he gets brought back by sorcery or something. All right. Pretty sure there's still something here I need. Yeah, he died in 2, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, in 3 he came back briefly, didn't he? Weird how 3 did not stick in my memory that much. Yeah, you can't unhear Anthony Howe's Moore guy. Yeah, that British guy, does a lot of, like, cool voice acting these days. Right, have I gone down there yet? I might need to drop down there. Before I do that. Also, that door. I don't think I can reach that one yet, can I? Craig something? Yeah, I've never bothered learning his name. Can't make that jump. I guess I can, never mind. Let's see. You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Oh yeah, this shit. No shit. No Link. Forgot how annoying this stuff can be. This is what would happen if Link had to go up against the kid from Home Alone. Just like endless death traps. I don't even know how I free you. You got no buttons in here, dude. Look, Navi seems to think there's something there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Is that her telling me to sing a song again? So I don't think the scarecrow would help there. Kevin McAllister versus Batman both have unlimited prep time. I don't know. That's a stalemate. Honestly, you could probably make a pretty good movie where Kevin McAllister becomes Batman if you really wanted. How come this fire hurts me when I have a fire suit on, by the way? You're back, done being domestic? Ah, well, hey, time to relax. It's a horrible thing to do to a man. Oh shit, yeah, these things. I always thought these things were pretty fucking cool. And then it's like this little thing with feet afterward. Back here. Like, if they ever, is Nintendo ever released like a plushy version of a fire dancer thing? kind of annoying right now, isn't he? Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, she's suffering from altitude sickness right now. Alright. Okay, we're making pretty good time on this one. It's like smacking a jar of Jell-O around. What's a game from past decade that was a global phenomenon, but you didn't like it? A global phenomenon I didn't like. I never managed to get into Fortnite. That kind of counts as a global phenomenon, I'd say. Never got into it. I think I played it one time, was like, that's not for me. I'll also say I like Minecraft, but I never really got into Minecraft. I played it for a little bit and I was done. Never understood the appeal of Fortnite. I mean, I could understand it more when it was about building structures in the middle of a big multiplayer, you know, deathmatch. That was kind of interesting, but they seemed like they got rid of that and then made it all about like cameo appearances from other characters like Family Guy and Simpsons and shit. Now I don't know what the appeal of it is. Oh, this part. This goddamn part. I want to kill the bats before I even attempt it. Didn't you have a really tough time on this one, babe, on the 3DS version of the game? This room right here. Didn't start as a zombie survival based game. It was going to be a survival game originally, Fortnite, but that didn't sell very well, so they got on the PUBG train, and they apparently did PUBG better than PUBG. On the Megaton Hammer. This is something I hope gets more use in the remake as well, the Megaton Hammer, other than just smacking switches. Like, they could do some cool shit with a big-ass hammer. Are Link's legs just that white, or are those are stockings? His actual skin tone is a bit yellower than that. Oh fuck. Knew I shouldn't have broke those boxes. This is what it's like for a cat to go up human steps, isn't it? No one is gonna react. I thought it was kind of cool to what Jim? I mean, am I? If you were lucky to get the original game, you get the free V-Bucks for playing the game, and those accounts. You can buy all the skins for free. Basically, some people sold their accounts for a good amount of money. I mean, hey, good business deal, I guess. And make sure they don't burn my boxes. You have two comments. Number one, the only reason that Poto hangs out with Mickey Mouse is because dogs keep cats away from mice. Yes, Mouse, think about this comment too coming up shortly. I mean, that's very deep. But no, what would we do without that kind of insight? Switch looks rusted. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the door of time? Right. Left, A down. Thank you, camera angle, for blocking that. Are you releasing your... But the Goron special crop don't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Are we almost done with this dungeon? Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty, but what if you only get one of those two things? Green grass or pretty girls? Which one are you going for? Personally, I want to go to Paradise City for the green ass grass. That sounds pretty invigorating. Oh yeah, there's something over there I need to go grab. Thought I had. No, I guess not. Shit. No, I've already been all this way. Gentle landing. Don't have the boss key. Senior homecoming theme was I'll stick around. Alright. I got a message on my Nokia. Tattle was a much better fairy than Navi, wasn't she? Or was Tattle a boy? I think Tattle was a boy, right? Or was Tattle's brother, or was it... No, I'm kind of confused. Does Navi always revive you? No, it's one of the slave fairies you put into a bottle, not Navi. You would think Navi should be able to revive you. I don't know why Navi can't. She's just the same as the other fairies. Can you quote random songs in chat and see how you react? Isn't that what you've done like the past couple years? I'm just like, that's cool, bro. Eat the fucking bomb. Why does Link have slave fairies? I don't know, he puts them in a bottle against his will and then they bring him back to life. You think Navi would be a little bit upset by that. Always like how the doors in this place are kind of like mocking you. But basically, like, look at it. Like, lol. Also, do you gotta, like, touch its tongue to open it, maybe? Dancer time. We pounded mail slots. That'll break them, you know. Didn't really need that, but alright. Alright, you're free. Tattle is a girl, Tattle is a boy from what they're like pink and like they're different colors. Alright. Are you releasing me? Okay, yada yada. See, Big Brother Daruni asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. Is there a game that's not been popular in the US but was popular elsewhere that you wanted to play? There's been a couple like games that were only released in Japan, or only popular in Japan, that I thought about playing before or wanted to. It's really only Japan these days. I mean, I'm sure there's some Eurojank games out that only are released in like Europe, but can't really think of any. Alright, time to fight Volvagia. That was really quick. I seem to recall spending like days on this dungeon when I was a kid, or at least it felt like it was days. Might as well go out and reload the fairies. Play Gothic Remake? I've never played Gothic and it never looked that fun to me. If I'm being honest with you. Can't get your 3DS to charge? Is it like... I'm assuming the battery might have gone defunct in it at this age. Goth looks annoying as fuck. It is annoying to play, but some people like it. It's like the quintessential original OG Eurojank RPG. You know, I always dislike that you get a reticle for the hook shot, but not the bow. Kodelka? Of course, Kodelka. does that brick look like a graham cracker to me? Better question is, why does that jar, the bottle, have a triangular bottom so you can never rest it flat? You like the dispatch vid? Hey, thank you. Don't forget, if you watch the dispatch vid on your phones in the YouTube app, to hit that hype button. Don't forget, hyping is important. So, hype it as much as you can. That really does help a lot. Alright. Volvagia time. What was I reading? Gothic looks annoying as hell to play. People keep going, oh, it gets really good after. Yeah, it's like, apparently people like the story, but the game itself never looked that good. Watch the dispatch video. What do you have against nerds and their OC waifu unit? I don't. I just like making fun of it because it's obvious. It was a good joke. We had to give me that. I had to say something about the constant stream of like, ooh-woo horniness in it. Don't worry, Link. One day your girlfriend will turn into one of these. If this thing ate all the Goron, shouldn't it have like several like, big bulges in its stomach? Or at least ate Darunia. Whip your hair back and forth. Okay, modern music. You've given us a few new jokes. Now, I remember these bosses being so much harder as a child. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. I've turned into an Ouroboros chat. Now that would actually be a cool mechanic if you could actually make it do that. Ouroboros. sexually speaking, but what? Those are Goron bodies. It's dropping out. Those are its shells, right? Brave Fencer Musashi. I played a demo for that game and really liked it, actually. Never played the full game, though. Damn, that's a hardcore death. Its heart was in its brain sac, otherwise known as a skull. But in Brave Fencer remind me, Lang, in Brave Fencer Musashi, that's a game where you, like, you're constantly taking enemy abilities, like you're like a samurai Kirby, right? I like that guy's multicolored pants. That visual glitch. Welcome to the sacred DEI chamber, where all races are equal. This is what they imagine it to be like. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. Turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. This is going to sound awesome on my podcast, bro. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Take this, the medallion. I got this shit on Etsy. Continuing that joke. Power of fire spirits and my, yes, fire friendship. Take it. Rooney awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Also, Monty with a $20 super chat. Would you call that a mega death? Yes, actually, that entire boss fight we just did could actually be a Megadeth album cover. That is. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. I wish the coins were a bit... I don't know, the coins kind of suck, honestly. Like, here, take a medallion. At least the gems I knew were going to open something up. Here's a medallion of friendship. Yeah. Also, thank you again, Monty, that $20 super chat, bro. Let's see. Do you prefer Legend of Zelda's 3 timeline things, or would you have preferred them to keep up with it's just a campfire story? I mean, I don't really mind. I was fine before there was like a deeper lore to Legend of Zelda, where each Zelda game was its own like thing. And it is a little convoluted, but it's fine. I don't really mind it that much. Especially now that they're completely ignoring it with a new reality whatsoever for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like there's something I can smack with my hammer up here. Oh yeah, there is. Surrender. In return, I will sell you Deku Nuts, 5 pieces. What a ripoff. Like, you can spit these things out of your nose. These should be free. Leave me alone, I will sell you arrows. 70 rupees, huh? The reason no one likes Deku scrubs. Water temple, here we come. Your favorite? Yeah, we're almost there. Alright, you gotta do the little ice temple first. What is a better name, God of Slop or Slop of War? Slop of War has more, like, thematic to me. It sounds better. Guy wanted me to pay for his nut, I know. Like, literally shooting his, like, yo, load at me and wants me to pay him good money for it. Speaking of loads. Welcome, Dart. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. Going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Imagine these in the new remake. What do you think the no-cut camera shot and gotta think? What do I think of the no-cut camera shot and go, oh, it works, I like it. Keeps you in the moment. You need an adult? I am an adult, technically, with a mind of a child. Bet my magic meter is enhanced. Battle has made you wary. I know you were on to something weird, you know? Is this grooming? You might... I think so, yeah. Stripper fairies? Yes. Basically. Alright. Gorons live. Thank you, Dart. Would you offer an adult Link weed? Yeah, he could probably use it. He deserves it too. I don't really need anything that you got. Remember the G-spit? You mean spot? Yes, what about it? Thank you, Dart. You guys don't even have any interesting dialogue. Going to jail for grooming this child. I'm an adult. That's why do you think they hide in pools all the time? Like, you can't arrest them. They're just like, I'm living in my swimming pool. They're afraid of the FBI coming for them. Brother Dart, everybody has come back. Dad and you destroyed the dragon together. Your dad didn't come back though, did he? When I grow up, I want to be a strong man like you, Dart. Chad, have you ever thought that Gorons might just be like rock cats in the way they sleep all the time? Have you ever seen the little Hitler skit by Whitest Kid You Know? I feel like I've seen that one. I've seen a lot of Whitest Kid You Know skits. This is like playing Minecraft. Yeah, money I can't use because I don't have a big enough wallet. Man, I might as well not even grab these because I know that it's just like more money I can't use. Hope you and Charm have a fun and safe trip. I mean, it seems like it's going to be pretty good. We're pretty well prepared too. So, we don't leave until Monday, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow as well. So, you got me for another night. Then after we get back, should be close to closing on the house, and we'll have to be doing moving in. I can start the bigger on sword quest now, can't I? Pretty sure I can. Watch out for Ted Nugent. He's an avid crazy hunter. I don't think he'll be anywhere near us. Doubt he's invited to Electric Forest. Oh yeah, isn't the cow down here? You can be busy tomorrow. The only thing we gotta do tomorrow is pack. So not terribly busy. What is it, babe? And Lucky has to teach a class, but yeah, that's kind of it. What will you use to pack your Magnum Dong, Dartigan? My pants, as always. How do you know about my Magnum Dong? I don't recall telling you about it. Or actually, I guess I have. I've actually mentioned my exact size. My brother opened a new store at Minigoron's Blade Store. However, I am better at making blades. Look, it's how they wrote him. Hillian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. Yeah, I think I gotta get the first item and bring it to him, don't I? I will DM you tomorrow because I don't want to put you on. You're not, for what, put me on the spot. I don't think you'd be putting me on the spot. What was over here? What do you think of using the Ainu village as a tourist attraction in Ghost of Yotai despite Ainu people being object to genocide? Was it a tourist attraction? I mean, they were kind of central to parts of the plot, weren't they? I think in Assassin's Creed is about turning history into a tourist attraction, so it's not that any more insulting than the rest of it. But yeah, they were kind of genocide a little bit. I can't do anything there yet. Should really go to the, back to the Scatula house. I think I've got enough to get something from him. Yotai, they were essentially Native Americans. I mean, that's one way you can kind of, sort of accurately depict them. Can you tip cows in this game? No, but now that you mention it, you should be able to do that. Oh yeah, that's not where you go down now. You have to buy the sword first, but you need 400... yeah, I can't do it then. Sorry about that. I was trying to remember how you get that started. You have to buy the sword and then it breaks, right? And then you talk to him. It's alright, I don't really need a big round sword anyways. Oh wait, I can get that heart piece over there now, I think. Oh wait, no, I gotta get the long shot, don't I? Actually, how do you get that one? Oh, you need the hover boots. Never lupus. Go back to the cave and you meet his brother and big one, and then you got... Yeah, I don't have the money to buy it, but I know where his brother is. I've met him before. Alright. Don't really need anything from you. Imagine you're a shop owner and you sell spirits of the dead, and you're just a normal shop at that. Would you like to buy a soul? Or how about a fish in a bag? Also got bugs. How about this other soul? Or a fairy? I've enslaved them for you. What kind of fucked up store do you run here, man? See it from here, Death Mountain is back to normal. Are you normal yet? There we are. curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Adult's wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold it at 200 rupees. I'm going to stand here in this house doing jumping jacks forever now. That's my new curse. God, that thing's kind of fucked up looking. I'd rather just put him out of his misery. How come your balls aren't huge when you haven't pissed in a while? I hate to break this to you, but that's not where it's stored. Just why? What are some really racist things in video games that you've experienced? David Cage, games have quite a bit of it. Just play, Indigo Prophecy or whatever it's called, Fahrenheit. You'll get quite a bit in there. Most games aren't really trying to be that racist though, because that ain't good for sales. All right. To the lake. You know what game tried to be as racist as possible? Mafia 3. What? I mean, it was trying to depict race as a racism happening in the country at the time. It wasn't trying to be racist, though. It's just being accurate to its time period and the setting. Why can't you ford water, horse? Oh, the fairy orgy room. You know, I criticized the hell out of Invisigal in that game, but I realized that much of my jokes are probably kind of the same thing as hers. As our chats. So, I really had no room to speak of. But you know what? I spoke anyways. I'm making this up. If you break every curse, they give you an N64. I don't think I've ever done that. I actually break all the Scatula curses. Never even tried. Oh, that's one of the great pose. Well, that was quick. You would suck Invisigal's lungs through her front butt. That is possibly the grossest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Have some self-respect, man. What the fucking boat? Is your controller on the fritz? No. It's just that, Legend of Zelda has a weird control scheme. Can you up the frame rate? Is this Ship of This is Ship of Harkonnen. It's already running at a far higher frame rate than the original game. Where'd the ghost go? Oh, you know what? I don't care anymore. Fuck you. I want the I don't think that you get anything. What do you get from doing the Poe side quest, by the way? I even forget. Looks like it's 20 frames per second. I mean, the original game runs at 15 frames per second. Oh, I need fire arrows. Seriously, what's the cow doing here? And I could also just use this. Oh yeah, I forgot when you use Din's fire on they do that. What's your favorite Disney princess, as in a prominent female character in a Disney cartoon? Ariel and then Jasmine, I'd say, are the ones I like the most. I didn't really need to kill you, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You were fond of the fact that Bale reads. She's an educated girl. I know this is not the lake area, but I want to, check it out anyways. Esmeralda, she's alright. Mulan's your fave. Mulan is good too. Not gonna lie. Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's River. Do you feel it? Oh, that's just the polar vortex, Navi. It's normal now. I love this music. No diving allowed. It won't do you any good. Alright, everyone get up and do like some, fancy Arabian dance steps right now. You know you want to. read these. Actually use their creativity to defeat a whole army, real unmatched in Disney. I mean, it's pretty good, but I will say it's like that should have been an obvious plan. Like, you know what? We can make an avalanche happen here. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. Went to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. Said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went... they said it wasn't... I'm gonna stop. I was about to do some, like, Zoomer jokes of like, oh, they weren't carpenter maxing. They didn't like my giant, weird vagina mouth. They went to the Gerudo Fortress to become thieves. So I think they went to the Gerudo Fortress for other reasons to become thieves, my man. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? I'm the wandering running man. I've run all over this land in search of competitors who have a true killer instinct. Came here to run through the haunted wasteland, but it doesn't look good timing for that. So I want to go back to Hyrule Field. The bridge is you can see it from here. So I'm stuck here, inside this tent. Don't think I can accept your challenge right now. Heh. Just realized Mass Effect stole the reproduction system from Zelda Gerudo. I mean, what? You mean the Asari? I think it's a bit different. Are they blocking off the lake to anyone but a horse? Witcher 1 Remake, a rumored Witcher 2 Remaster, Witcher 3 Expansion, Witcher 4, a Witcher MMO, and Witcher mobile game are in production. Okay, that is a lot of Witcher games. However, some of those will probably inevitably be cancelled. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She's like a student of mine. Oh ho ho ho. Hold on a second. What the fuck do you have in this jar? I don't mind the split up fetus I have in my jaw there. I'm not mixing that with the water you'll be drinking. Those sea urchins, though, those are good. Which video game developer would survive if you took their IPs from them? Valve. Valve does not need to make games anymore if they didn't want to. They have Steam. I mean, they practically don't even make that use their games anymore, so you might as well say that's already happened. So the proof is in the pudding, or lack thereof. Valve still makes video games very rarely, but they clearly don't need to. That's one of the reasons they don't make them that often. These fucking Deku stores. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Are you going to be keeping Link in the red tunic for the entire game? I mean, no. I didn't know you didn't like it that much, though. I'll put him back in green. I am Banuru, the Scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. What song does he want to hear again? Areas, maybe? Do. No, I don't want to talk to Saria right now. Oh well, fuck it. Don't care. Does anyone recall isn't the Scarecrow song something special and different? I don't remember where you learned the Scarecrow song, I had to be honest. I thought you learned it from the Scarecrow. I think I gotta go back and become Young Link to... No, I gotta find an ice cave somewhere. You make the song with notes of your choice? Really? You can just make your own song? You didn't seem to react when I just played random stuff. Maybe you gotta do it as a kid. And you come- I think you can do it as a kid, don't you? Yeah, you go play it as a kid, then you come back as an adult and play it for him again. Alright, time to go play with the forces of reality, and you know, that should be in the hands of gods and not a child. If you take all IPs away from PlayStation and force them to develop original games, would you? No? Why would I want to do that? They're capable of choosing what they want to make. As a child, you go back to the Lake Hilly and speak. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's go do some time warp again. So you want more of your Horizon slop? Won't judge you for that, but I mean, I'm willing to let them make what they want to make. No reason I should control it. Unless I'm making money from it. Alright. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. There are still other sages. Babe, what voice were you using for this character? I forget what voice she was doing for it. There are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. You want to return to your original time. Turn the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. Do you think this is how it always worked, by the way? By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. Time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. Song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Do you think she, like, face palms when you mess a note up? She? I mean he. You have learned the Prelude of Light. Chad, do you think Sheikah will be playable in the new remake? As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Dart, we shall meet again. I'm cute again. Chica will get a DMC like hack and slash section. I'm sure like she'll have something. Wait, how am I supposed to get to the lake without the horse as young Link, actually? Because Sheikah never showed up there and taught me a song. I mean, I can get there through the Zora's Domain area. Go to the farm. You can't, yeah, you can't ride Epona when you're young, I don't think, can you? Or ride her out of there. You know what? I'm actually gonna ask Saria for help here. I want to talk to Saria, right? Talk to Saria. But Dart, this is Saria. Can you hear me? What? Your ocarina sounds different somehow. Have you been practicing a lot, Dart? She's like, oh yeah, I'm not a sage in this timeline right now. Oh yeah, that running dude. Back here. Talk to me. You run like an old man. You're running toward a pea hat. Forget what you even do with this guy. You got drones. This is like in Ukraine right now. You got fucking drones coming after you. What a nightmare. Yeah, for you, what do you do with the running guy again? He stops running eventually, doesn't he? Oh, there he goes. In old times, I heard there were many wild rabbits in the land of Hyrule. Not anymore, though, because of excessive hunting. I want to become a rabbit. Hey, that's kind of familiar to like a dude in your Tears of the Kingdom. Listen to the wind, and also he's a furry. Those ears hop across the ground with those legs. Even if I can only pretend. Oh yeah, he wants the mask, doesn't he? Shit. Don't have that on me. Or do I? Nope. I only got a fox mask. Fuck off. I think I need to go to Zora's Domain if I want to reach the lake. Bunny Hood makes you run faster, doesn't it? You never played Majora's Mask, is it as good as Ocarina? Honestly, I would say I like Majora's Mask more because the world is more interesting to me, and also the plot and characters are. You get way more depth to it because of all the side quests you can do in it, and like finding out about each character's individual story. And just like the theming around it is like way darker. Not that something being darker makes it necessarily better, but it did help that game a lot. Oh wait, I'm supposed to come to like Zora's domain as like an adult Link, aren't I? Shit. Oh well, we need to go to the lake anyways. Chicken jockey it is. Did you ever try to use a chicken help you reach your goal in real life? Other than eating it, chickens aren't going to help me much. Sate my hunger. You have to go back and talk back to adult Link and see the Frozen. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like I need to get the Scarecrow song anyways before I do anything else, so might as well go do that real quick. Should have done that earlier. Right down here, isn't it? Hold up. Something ain't right. This is trippy. It's alright, looks like I already have the iron boots. Oh, wait, what? Huh? I'm... Oh, okay. I'm a Zora. Have you seen a pretty Zora girl around here? Dude, that's creepy. That water ain't real, chat. My name is Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. fantastic tune. It touches my heart. Yeah, fucking... You come up with a nice song, come back and let me hear it. Oh, he didn't like that one. Fantastic tune, it touches my heart. And Bunuru, the scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. Whoa, you have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? Well, not bad. I will remember it for you anyway. Don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it right there for now, baby. Song you played for me stays in my heart. You come up with a nice song, come back and let me hear it. Forget what this one wants me to do. Don't really... I should probably get the ice arrows, or as the fire arrows you get here at the lake, isn't it? An interesting glitch. I think it happened because I came right back from the Adult Link, and that's why the water was the way it is. Because this lake is dried up as Adult Link. Do you have anything weirder you're doing here right now? Go back as an Adult Link and speak to Benuru and play the same song. Yup, mine is down, left, up. Oh, it's the goddamn owl. What are you doing? I'm a long way to get up here. You should look at the map subscreen sometimes. Dart, this is a beautiful lake full of pure, clean water. At the lake bottom there is a water temple used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. The Zoras come from Zora's domain in northeast Hyrule, an aquatic race. They are longtime allies of Hyrule's royal family. Heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter Zora's domain. I'm on my way back to the castle. If you want to come with me, hold on to my talons. No. Fuck off. Get out of here. Arctic wind is blowing, yeah. Alright, let's go back to the castle. Doot, doot, doot. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Shit. I hate the Prelude of Light. It's the hardest song to play. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. beach vacations with the family, Jersey Shore. Hey, kind of where I popped the question at. It's pretty nice, actually. What's cooler, Ocarina or Kurt Cobain? Nirvana will always be cooler, but are you talking about the Ocarina, the instrument, or like Kurt Cobain, the person? Not sure how I equate the two. Chad, I got a question for you. Since, like, Child Link, goes into the chamber there and, like, falls asleep for 7 years, that mean, like, Rauru had to, like, get new clothes for them and Link could put them on as he slept? It's uncomfortable to think about, but I think he would have had to, right? Like, I saw you naked, Link. Very impressive. Don't worry, I waited till you were over the age of 16, or however old you are. Clothes are matched. I mean, his outfit has actually changed. He's got like a different undershirt on. So he didn't have tights on his legs before. It's a game for children. It may be a game for children, but you have to use your adult brain to think about things. He's got the clothes beam. Didn't Team 4-Star recently make a Yu Yu Hakusho abridged? I didn't watch it, but was that any good? I guess they like, okay, when no one's watching us anymore, we gotta go back to that. What the only thing people want. Weird ass fucking alien plant. It's good, but after the 5th farewell, it rings a bit hollow. I mean, farewell as in like how they've treated their content over the years. Said goodbye, we're done doing a bridge like 5 times. I only remember them stopping the Dragon Ball once. I didn't know they did that before. Stay on the damn plant. One point, all but one of them moved to LA to pursue a Hollywood. They announced that Team 4-Star main channel was going to turn into a D&D channel. No more bridging. That's only one time. What were the other? You said there's like 4 or 5 times they've done that. So many heart pieces I can't get until I get the hover boots. I think you gotta hook shot the heart piece. You can't grab heart pieces with a hook shot, I don't think. I'll try it here and see. Nope. Hook shot. Heart pieces are different. Yeah, does anyone actually... I feel like the abridged YouTube era is kind of over. Haven't seen many of them do that anymore. You use a bridge is good. I still prefer the old Lana Pater did himself. The one Lana Pater did himself. I think all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like always good stuff too, but I think that's all done up as well, isn't it? I'm sure that any popular anime still gets an abridged series, but I feel like it just doesn't probably hit as hard. The ones who does it regularly is Sword Art Online abridged. Wait, didn't you? That's it? YouTube copyright? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. YouTube copyright kind of made it probably a little hard to do. Oh yeah, we need blue fire, don't we? This king fucking sucks. First just sits there all day and lets his daughter get eaten. It's like, oh, I'm gonna sit here until I freeze. Yo, what's up, Zealous? How you doing? Little Karibo went looking for voice acting work, refused to list his internet name or Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged on his resume. Did he ever get voice acting work then? I always wondered, what happened to Lord Jabu Jabu? He did a Star Wars novel audiobook, I think Rise of Skywalker, that's it. I mean, that's not bad, but... Is he like ashamed of the abridged stuff he's done? Have you ever thought about how it acclaimed video game developers won't mind an audience in younger generations? It means the only games that people will buy are indie and like horror games focus on lore. I'm not sure what you mean by that actually. Like video games that, you know, I don't think they're having that much issue selling to younger audiences. They're still playing video games too. But it wasn't being known solely for that, I guess, but I don't... Oh, shit. What do you want me to play here, Navi? He has bad health issues? Yeah, I think I remember that being a thing. That slowed him down a lot. Who the fuck made this place? Related to his colon? Oh, whoa. That could be pretty serious then. Crohn's disease? Yeah, that can be pretty nasty sometimes. There was a YouTuber I used to watch called TLoZ that also suffered from that. Oh yeah, this is annoying shit. That's cool. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something. It's meth, Link. That's the easiest joke I can make, and I took it. I don't care. Alright, we got free one of the fairies, sadly. Don't want to do it, but it's gotta be done. Women in fridges and stepsisters stuck in dryers. Who knew they were both fake, huh? Well, one's a metaphor. The other is like, yo, just sexy. Got a blue fire. Yeah, we need more than one of these. Alright, free all my fairy slaves. You bottled blue meth fire. I don't know, I wouldn't want to be next to it when it comes out of the bottle. Loser? I mean, we all are. Found the dungeon map. But you know, it's okay to be that. What could be in this pot that they decided to freeze it with red stuff? Oh, shit. Fuck. Who's a loser? I don't know. He wasn't specific. Someone put all the new soundtracks for Veronica on YouTube. I mean, they couldn't be putting up... I mean, we only really have one trailer, so whatever song that is. Can't have any more music than that at this moment. And also, Resident Evil isn't a series that's known for music, so it doesn't really affect us any. What's your favorite Resident Evil track? Outside the really bad stuff from the original game, that is. Requiem had good tunes. It was alright, but it's not really like a series I think of like, oh man, the music of Resident Evil. It just doesn't hit that way. Looming Dread from Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's a pretty good one. I'd say the Go Tell Aunt Rhodey song was pretty good as well, but it just isn't a series I can actually go to for like music I want to listen to, like on its own. Trumpet Abomination, it's supposed to be mentioned. Yeah, that's like the best, most memorable song from the entire thing. Remember Chris Sabat, the voice of Vegito Piccolo, brought in the TFS guys as player voices for the created character, and Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku, threatened to walk out and protest. He had to be calmed down, and does he hate them that much or something? Don't know why, that it's just a lovable little fan thing. Unless he, I don't know. Some people can be really weird about that kind of stuff. He despises Team 4-Star, but why? Is he a diva or some shit? I mean, the only thing he's known for is Goku, that I'm aware of. He ain't that big of a deal. He's not even the best voice actor in that series. OG Resident Evil 4 Village theme? It's alright. Alright. Oh, yeah. I think I already fucked it up. Back during the production of Dragon Ball Brawly movie, Funimation were experimenting and recast on certain characters, and Goku's dad came up. John wanted to play Bardock, but Chris about rejected it, and Sean threw a fit saying, "You get to voice half of Vegeta's family, but I can't play Goku's dad." Jesus Christ. Alright. Next, I think, is over this way. I kind of forget where I get the other two bottles at in this game. Anytime there's a convention, Sean actively gets any other Goku actor besides the original Japanese bard from participating out of spite. Isn't there only one other one? Like the guy who did it originally for like the very first like localization? There are several Latin... Okay, so like foreign language Yo Gokus. Just fuck that up. Thinking mode is on now. Old Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball dubbing peaked when you had the final Vegeta versus Majin Buu fight, and he sacrificed himself. He's like, "I'm gonna crush you and toss you into the wind." Can't really compete with that line after that one. It's like, that's some fucking biblical ass line. Like a dad who tells us we get to eat ice cream and then hands us crack. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. I treat my children well. Alright, now I'm just gonna get this over there. Screwed that up. Crack? Where? No one tell Monty's a former cop. Can't trust him. Unless he's one of those cops like, "Oh no, I'm cool with the crack." Were you cool with the crack, Monty? Just kidding, by the way. Remember that Toei really just don't like half the Team 4-star. If I remember, they tried to copy. Oh, that this have anything to do with liking? Copyright striking is done automatically. If they think there's money being made that isn't going to them, then they deserve all the money. They will copyright strike you. At least they did back then. I don't know what the process is now. Need to get the other milk bottle. You have to beat Mayon in a race. The guy with the that was running around. Call yourself a mini boss. Normally you would look at this like, what the hell am I going to do with these? My drowning shoes. We meet again, Dart. It's like I'm stalking you. You came here to meet the Zoras. You wasted your time. This is all there is. One exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move like a river's flow, it never ends. It's not quite a haiku, but it'll count. Childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. What? What? You have learned the serenade of water. Dart, I'll see you again. I gotta get out of here, my nips are cold. You're gonna give away my secret identity. We have boots. Oh yeah, I gotta get some more fire before I leave to unfree the fishman. Somebody's gotta free the fish king. It's a titty bit nip. You ever wonder why the nips get hard during cold weather? Like, what's the point of that? It's like, I already know it's cold. I didn't need a detection system. Beams, you like boobs? Boobs. I just realized I've had this chicken in my pocket for the course of the journey now. What an adventure that chicken has gone on. When did Dart get a pocket cock? I mean, I've had that for a while. I think I needed that to wake up like the Mario, the Timu Mario, Malon's dad. Link is like Leon Kennedy, but for chickens. Am I gonna beat the Water Temple tonight? No, Water Temple will probably be tomorrow. But I'm definitely gonna reach it tonight. Still, is there a lore reason for what happened to Jabu and he isn't here anymore? I think I asked that earlier, but I didn't see a response. Leon is either blonde or a type of brown. Leon his hair has gotten darker as he aged. Nope. Get up there, unthaw the fish guy. Just like you, I mean, my hair hasn't. Well, I started out as a very, very blonde child, and then by the time I was like age 4, it had already gone to like my darker color. I kind of wish I'd stayed that way. Oh, I've come back to life. I've been dead. I saw the afterlife. Would you like to know what happens? Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Seeing this giant fish thing is what I would assume like seeing an actual like biblical angel would be like, and it's like, be not afraid. Like, this thing is a nightmare creature. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. I have no idea how a cloth tunic lets you breathe underwater, but sure, believe that. Go give it a shot there, champ. You believe me, right? Totally won't drown wearing that. Magic. Some of these people could just be pranking, like, just like, yeah, this is totally magic clothes, man. Don't worry, you won't drown. Welcome. Why did I open your store up when you sell nothing worthwhile? Already got that for free. There was a Zelda cartoon? Yes, it's where the infamous, well, excuse me, princess comes from. It's kind of on around the same time as the Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon. Hey, paisanos. Me. I'm not a racial stereotype in a kid's cartoon. Adorable. Give me the controller when you get to the water temple. I'll be all right. I respect your wanting to help though in that regard. It didn't traumatize me the way it did everyone else. But that meme was from a cringe game. There is a cringe game where where Link's like, I can't wait to fight some Dodongos. But there's a Legend of Zelda cartoon from I think the late 80s where it's like he's basically sexually harassing Zelda the entire time, like trying to make out with her at all times. Like Link is like this like weird like girl obsessed like freak, and Zelda is the OG STEM girl. And they fight the pig Ganon. That's basically it. And then he gets sassy, like, well, excuse me, princess, whenever she, like, actually has a reasonable demand. Oh well, I tried. Just redeemed to waste your coin. How much coin did you just waste? You like to see me play the Zelda CDI? Someone actually like modded that game and made it into something somewhat respectable. And then that person went and made their own game. It's kind of like a homage to it. Alright, we can now get the Scarecrow song. So, 25 bits from, Zakalo. What? When Atreus says he wants to fight in a war, Kratos should say, boy, this peace is what all the great warriors strive for. That's too on the nose of a line, I think. Alright. Hey, it's the ocarina. Play that song with it, baby. Play it like that and you'll never move this Scarecrow's heart, baby. Wasn't that the song I played for it? I feel like I'm playing it right. Whatever. Can't get the fire arrows until the leak is filled up, can I? You never got to play this beast? It's funny, I have played everything else but this. Well, hey, you're gonna get another chance. The remake's coming out this year. You still use Franker Face for emotes? Yeah, it should still be on there. I have not uploaded a new emote to it in a long time though, but it still should be the original set. How little there is actually at Lake Kalia. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on the water temple. The worst thing about the water temple, having to go into the menu so goddamn much to change your footwear. Well, that didn't activate the first 2 times. Water Temple's always in those Rabid Luigi top 10 worst levels. And it's not actually a bad level. It's just like, the worst part about it is having to like, well, it's kind of the same as the Shadow Temple, having to go into the menu to change your boots all the time. It's got some difficult puzzles in it if you know, because it's all about raising the water level a lot. So it can get confusing. I'm saying all this now, I'm sure I'll get lost in it. Plus we got these fucking things in it. One day you'll get around to it. Maybe I can get a Nintendo Online subscription for my Switch and play it that way. I mean, that's one way. Alright, actually before I go this way, let me go to that door. No, this is not on the Pack Cube. This is Ship of Harkonnen. If you have a PC, you can play it on that. This basically takes a Nintendo 64 game and turns it into a PC game. Oh, that's only for the long shot, isn't it? Well, you know of the, it was worse on the actual NC4 in course of lagging menu. Yeah, there's probably a little bit more of that. You're ready to backseat if need be. It's mainly like the last key or so you need that takes forever to find. Link as hat gets loose and falls off. Does he suddenly start drowning? I don't know. It's a good question. How much of this outfit do you have to have on to avoid drowning? For the magic to actually work? Oh shit, she's stacked now. Oh, you, if I'm right, Dart? You're Dart, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it, Zora's domain totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. Man, you say. My father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save. Can you sit on my head again? I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Dart, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Would Link ever do his... I don't know. I'm not sure how that would anatomically work. But he does kind of like have a relationship with one in Breath of the Wild. Maybe it's Song of Time I need to play. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Is this Ocarina of Time? Yes. Song of Storms? Okay, whatever. Those who wish to open the path, sleeping at the bottom of the lake, must play the song passed down by the royal family. I did. This doesn't do anything. Yeah, Shape of Arconin is extremely good if you want to play like this game without resorting to 3DS. Throw some badass line. I'm not capable of that. I'm only capable of thinking of clown logic. I feel like I should be able to change this now. Did Link have pierced ears as a child, or do you think that's something Rauru did to him while he slept? Play Zelda's Lullaby song? That was what I played. Isn't it? Yeah, I'm playing Zelda's Lullaby. But was I just not standing directly in front of it? What's a game with unsurpassed atmosphere? Half-Life 2. And then Bioshock 1. Then Silent Hill 2. All good ones. It's kind of stupid that I can't use sticks anymore as an adult. What, you just too grown up use sticks? What are you getting during the September-October Avoid GTA 6 game rush? I'm getting every game as well as Grand Theft Auto 6, so I don't get to avoid any of it. Tax write-offs from me. Under the sea, everything's better down with its wet heart. Take it from me. Oh wait, not these fucking things. Told you I know the temple back of my hand. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not... I'm willing to, like, prove that I can do it as well. It's not gonna be as... I mean, it's only... I'm not a child anymore, you know? And like I said, I didn't really have a hard time with it when I played through it originally. Not, or at least from my memory, I don't. Dead Space, Bloodborne, what about those two games? All with great atmosphere? I mean, they are, but I think there's better ones out there. What the fuck is the... There's like a weird glitch. I didn't know, Minnie. Hello, baby. You're excited for Code Veronica remake, but I can't wait for your game. Oh, I can't wait to send that one as well. I'm gonna take the damage. I can't kill this thing for some reason. No, that's like one of the like cheesiest cracked out Resident Evils in terms of plot, so I'm kind of interested to see what they do with it now. Then again, 5 is still the one I'm waiting on the most, just because of like my hate relationship with that one. I almost said my love-hate relationship, and like, wait a minute, I don't love that game. You think Darkside Chronicles improved the story? Improved the story? Improved? I don't know. Probably not. Wesker needs more ham, but sadly they got rid of the proper, you know, Wesker voice actor, so Wesker's kind of boring now. He feels like he's a Call of Duty enemy. Also, Pepper Boy, thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're having a good stream. Last Wesker voice actor did Wesker's voice much more yeah, he made evil seem actually, like, enjoyable. New guy just takes it too seriously. Doesn't work. He doesn't do a bad job, it just ain't what I want Wesker to be. I don't think I can get through this room until I have the long shot. I improve every live stream I try. I endeavor. I rarely succeed. Let me go back and use this key I got. Okay, not get out now. Oops. I guess I do have to get through this room. Improve, improvise, ad-lib, exactly. Right, let's see. Wait. You fucking crab. Piece of shit. Confusing topic. What are we talking about in chat? Just realized I'm about to die. Yeah, because I have no fairies on me. Fortunately, the guy who VA'd Xeno's stream, he wasn't really good and he wasn't reading the chat. I'm one of the few streamers that actually bothers to read chat. Quite a bit. Just get me out of here. Not easy multitasking, reading 2 or 3 chats while playing a game by yourself. You know, I've made it look into an art form. I've gotten pretty good at it. If I'm allowed to toot my own fucking horn. I don't know if I can get back out this way. Yeah, because this is too big of a steep for me to climb out. Well, the good news is if I stop the game and, you know, leave, kind of resets me at the beginning of it, so I don't have to worry about it. Something wrong. However, it is almost midnight, so I think I'm stopping the stream there. Continuing this tomorrow. So we can get through this and then, you know, the well. And then start on the Shadow Temple. Gotta go, but yeah, I think we're gonna finish it up there, chat. It's almost midnight. I got a busy day of packing tomorrow. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thanks for joining me again for Legend of Zelda. Didn't know that many people would want to watch that again. Go do it. Hey, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm streaming probably this again tomorrow. If you guys care to check in. Don't forget to watch the dispatch video if you haven't. It's up on YouTube now. And if you're watching it on your phone, make sure you hype that thing. Like it, hype it, comment, whatever you want to do. You gotta do all that, and I gotta bug you for it these days. That's how it works. Sadly. But hey. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more fun. Final stream before I take off for my honeymoon. But we'll have one way or another. We'll have a good time. Chat, all of you enjoy your night. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for the mods. Thank you for any super chats, subs, bits, hanging out on Kick, all that wonderful stuff. Thank you very much. Chat, have a good one, everybody. Peace.